All right, on to chapter 2.2, analyzing conditional statements. So let's first start talking about what is a conditional statement. Well, a conditional statement is a logical statement that has two parts. A hypothesis and a conclusion. Hypothesis and a conclusion. So a conditional statement is basically like when you're talking about an if-then, which we're going to define. But if you think of, you ask someone, whoever you live with, your mom, your dad, grandma, hey, can I go out tonight? They say on one condition. If you clean your room, then you can go out tonight. That's the condition. So in the if-then form, it means we have a hypothesis and a conclusion. In the if-then form, the if is the hypothesis, and the then is the conclusion. So with a statement, you need the hypothesis, the conclusion, the if, the then. If you clean your room, then you can go out tonight. For the most part, these are used to make really big, overarching statements that cover a bunch of stuff. So let's talk about birds. All birds have feathers. Let's turn this into the if-then form. All right? All birds have feathers. What group are we talking about? Birds. And what about if they're birds? Then they have feathers. So if we write it, we have to say if an animal is a bird, then it has feathers. If an animal is a bird, then it has feathers. You still have this if statement. If the animal's a bird, if the animal's a bird, then it has feathers. Then it has feathers. All right, let's try with this one. Now we're getting into some math. Two angles are supplementary if they have a linear pair. Two angles are supplementary if they are a linear pair. This is a little bit closer to our if-then statement, but if is at the end. Let's put that if in the beginning. So if two angles are a linear pair, then what? Then they're supplementary. Then they're supplementary. That's how we turn it into an if-then. All right, I want you to try these two in the next activity.